In this first case study, I'll show you an example of using Scriptable Sheets with TCG Engine by Marc. TCG Engine is a powerful template for online trading card games that is packed full of features. The asset store link is in the description, so check it out. I've already gone ahead and imported both TCG Engine and Scriptable Sheets. So let's go ahead and open a new Scriptable Sheets window. Right out of the box, we can see all the TCG Engine scriptable object types. This includes our ability data, card data, deck data, level data, and more. The heart of TCG Engine is the card data. So let's take a look at that first in Scriptable Sheets. With card data selected, I can see all my card data in a table list view. In this case, I have almost 100 cards, so I can use pagination to jump between them. In Scriptable Sheets, every property is a column. We can sort our card data by any column in ascending or descending order. You can also search for cards by name. Narrow things down using property filters like finding all the cards of a certain type. Or search for cards that meet specific criteria, like only showing those with hit points greater than 5. Scriptable Sheets displays array elements by flattening each element into its own column. Notice some of these arrays, like traits, are not showing any elements. This is because some of our cards have 0 traits. We can control how many elements to display per array under User Interface Settings, Show Children, Show Arrays, and Override Size. If a particular array is not of that size, the data for that column will be completely empty. Let's increase the size of the traits array so we can add more traits. Scriptable Sheets is telling us we're at our column limit, but we only have a few more columns to display. We can increase this limit under Settings, Workload Settings. Increasing this too much could affect performance of Scriptable Sheets, so try not to max it out. Instead, toggle columns on and off as needed to focus on the data you want to edit. In fact, we can set up different column layouts and quickly switch between them using multiple Scriptable Sheets windows. Let's make a card stat layout with just the primary stats we want to modify. Toggle all the columns off, and then open the Column Visibility Editor. Enable the name and ID columns, as well as all the common stats we want to frequently change, like mana, attack, HP, and cost. Go ahead and rename this window something like Card Data Stats. Let's clone this window and do the same thing, but for art and visual effects. Then once more for sound effects. Now we can jump between each window to edit specific subsets of card data. This not only helps improve performance of Scriptable Sheets, but helps to keep us organized. We can view game object data as well by selecting Prefab under the Sheet Asset dropdown. Here we can edit not only the names, layers, and tags of each game object, but any TCG Engine or Unity component attached to a Prefab asset. With plenty of settings and layout options available, Scriptable Sheets should give you the tools you need to efficiently edit the data that matters to you.